This video is brought to you by us, MrBlueHut.com, a one-stop platform for all your construction, renovation and interior needs. Hi, welcome to another Mr. Blue Hut video. I am no expert in the matter, but I belong to the student community whose views are not taken seriously. The school where the creativity that people have was put at bay. Students are forced to sit there, tight-lipped, nodding at irregular intervals, getting punished for failing to understand what teacher thought. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." There are many ways you can make an impact on the world, but there is no greater impact that you can make than spreading education and empowering people who will empower and teach people who in turn will empower and teach more. But to do so, we need schools that are less like prisons. Our education system is still having the same old features. Put the students in the straight rows, nice and neat, tell them what to do, how to do, but not why to do. Education is not always about becoming a big rich person. It should be humanism. It should teach the problems of the world and how to fix it. It should always bring out a better version of yourself. Marks still continue to play the most important part in deciding the future of the children. And the pressure of marks often makes the students underperform. Because education is not swallowing and vomiting pages and pages of words that is soon forgotten and does not make any sense in the long run. It only strives to prepare you for some old future job. We are living with technology. In such a state, technology and education cannot be kept apart. Students must be taught about technology right from the early years, so that it does not come like an alien thing in their later days. Indian education needs to realize that the absorption power and the interest of every student cannot be same. Hence, the teaching method also cannot remain same for every student in a class of 30. While it is not humanly possible for assigning teachers to pay attention to every student, institutions must start looking at the use of technologies like artificial intelligence and chatbots, which can become the helping hand to the teachers as well as the students. The government expenditure on education in India is as low as 2 to 3% of the GDP. In a country with the highest population in poverty and struggling behind in literacy rates, the amount of focus that government gives to the education sector is so unreal. With a series of made-up statistics and fake enrollment ratios, political parties keep winning and losing elections. Every rupee under this head is not an expenditure, it is an investment for the bright future. Ravindranath Tagore once said, "Where the mind is without fear, where the knowledge is free. Leave alone the free education. The standard of education that a person receives depends solely on the financial status of the family." The school rings a bell and the young man in middle of writing a poem must close his notebook and move to a different cell, where he must memorize that humans are monkeys derived from a common ancestor. This drives them away from creativity, into strategies for fooling teachers, into thinking they know what they really don't know. We are told to work hard to get good result. Why? So we can get a good job. What is a good job? One that pays well? Oh, and that's it? All this suffering so that we can make a lot of money, which, even if managed, it will not solve all our problems anyway. In the ancient Hindu education, gurus was responsible for child's moral, mental and physical upbringing, and guru was friend, philosopher and guide to the people. And the main objective of the education was to have the self-control, development of character, preservation of knowledge and culture. But now, the so-called schools are organized like the factories of the late 19th century. Come to school early, take a break once in a day, go home, do the homework, and then where is the time to play? I mean, can we even find a ground in the schools nowadays? I am sure we are not robots, neither the dump yard of books. We are humans. Education is spine of every nation. The better the education, the better the nation. The mediocre the education, the mediocre the nation. A good nation is good because of how the education has shaped the perspective and understanding of the people. A nation that does not know where it's heading towards must ask the mission that produces the people who drive the nation, education. We have this new education policy with lot of flexibility and a bright hope for the future. You see, everything is good with pen and paper. But the question is, how far the government will be able to implement it? And how will the so-called corporate schools deal with it? Until we fix our education, we shall always have a wrong education. And we shall always see a wrong nation. We stand for different education. A different education where students will not just learn books, but life. We stand for different education. A different education where students don't just understand what they learn, but practice what they learn with understanding. We stand for different education, a different education where students will be the perfect ambassadors of God and live their daily lives with all due diligence. We stand for different education, a different education where students will learn with inspiration even in their desperations. We stand for different education, a different education in which the value of teachers is well valued as a treasure. We stand for different education, a different education where students will understand the real meaning of integrity and responsibility. We stand for different education, a different education where education means creativity. To know what people think of education, I did ask my friends what education means to them, and the answers I got were quite surprising. Here are some for you. Building a home may be as hard as changing the education system. But don't worry, we are here. We build your home, right from planning to handover. MrBlueHut.com. Hey guys, if you have watched this video till the end, thank you. I appreciate it. We got many interesting videos here. Check them out. If you are new here, you can subscribe so you don't miss out more videos like this in the future. Hey there, you've been watching Mr. Blue Hut. This has been Harsha. I'll catch you again soon for another video. Cheers guys, have a good one.